the road courses this year, and you know, it's good to be back on the ovals, but it's you know, it's very difficult at times. You've got to race around people you trust, and you've got to give people room, and you know, that's why I like working with certain people. But you know, I think a few of them had too many NOS drinks before the race, because there was a lot of moving around.
Dan, thank you. And Bob, what a turnaround for him from last week.
Once again, Weldon shows well on a super speedway. Here are the top 10 finishers, including Justin Wilson in 7th, Vitor Mira in 9th, Graham Rahal 10th. Going into tonight's race, Will Power had a 59-point advantage on Dario Franchitti. Dario gained 36 tonight. It's only a 23-point spread as we go to the Kentucky Speedway, the race that will once again be very close. It is a 1.5-mile racetrack similar to the one that they raced on tonight. Down to Robbie Floyd.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, who finishes in 4th place. Tony Kanaan to his side, number 11, finishes in 5th. One heck of a race. You said, I'm glad that one was over with.
Yeah, that was nuts. I mean, that was crazier than any Texas race I've been in, and it was just non-stop the whole time. You never could take a breath. It was just everybody all over each other the whole time. I'm sure everybody's going to leave here pissed off at each other, but it's good for the sport. You know, it was just so intense. I'm trying to take it all in. I mean, it was nonstop, and those last few laps, I made a couple good moves around the outside to get a run on a few guys, and we ended up P4, so it's good for the championship run.
It looked like an NBA game. There were so many high fives in your pits with that last, or second to last pit stop. I think you gained 6 spots.
The guys did an awesome job on the last couple stops there. We're just on fire, and it was perfect. So we got out, got some spots, and then we made up a few more on the track there at the end.
I got to hear one heck of a debrief here. And Tony, you said, Robbie, you have no idea what it feels like. What did it feel like out there?
Like hell. I think like Ryan said, I mean, yeah, it's great for TV, it's great for the fans, but you're hanging on for your life every lap there, and then I'm sure it upset Ryan and upset a lot of other people, and they upset me because there's no way to hide. You're running 6 abreast, 3 abreast into the corner, 15 cars all together. Yeah, it's great, but I mean, it's tough.
You said to watch you at the start. We were on board with Tony Kanaan at the start. What was that like? We can always count on you.
It's always fun. I mean, it's not becoming fun anymore, but look at that. That was fine. That was actually on the outside, 5 positions. You know, just, I mean, I'm learning from Ryan. You know, he gave me a tip, told me to follow him, and that's what I did. I was right behind him right there.
Now we also have another angle when you're right next to Scott Dixon. Things may be a little dicier.
I know. Look at that. I mean, I think we hit. I think he touched me. If you look, that's it. Yeah, I mean, that tells you why I'm not happy about it, and it's not Scott's fault. The thing is, we got a lap car there, and he moved Scott up. I didn't see that lap car, and then when I saw it was too late, I move up, he moved up, and we hit. So for sure, I know you guys watched it and enjoy it at home, but I was not enjoying it.
Well, Tony Kanaan, glad the race is over. Ryan Hunter-Reay, he seconds that one. Andretti Autosport 3, 4, and 5. We'll be back from Chicagoland in just a moment.
Welcome back to Chicagoland Speedway, where tonight we set a record for lap leaders, 11, and I am here with one of them, Sarah Fisher. Sarah, talk about your pit strategy tonight.
Well, I think if that last yellow had fallen a couple of laps earlier, we'd have been all right. But, you know, I'm just so proud of this team. The Dollar General boys did an awfully great job getting ready for this race. And Service Central's been hanging in there with our second car program. So it's just so much fun to be able to get out there and run up front. And, you know, Kerry Hall's been fueling for us this whole year. And, you know, with his ALS battle, I'm just really happy we have a wonderful group of people.
Sarah, thank you. And Bob, we will see her next week at Kentucky, or Jack, and we will also see her at Homestead.
Guys, remember when we started tonight, we had my little GPS out and it said recalculating on the journey? That's exactly what drove the Breathe Right car to victory lane. Chip Ganassi was smart enough to recalculate on several occasions. He knew the car was at best a 5th place car. And then that final pit stop, he totally recalculated and waved off taking on Firestone Firehawk tires. Why? Because he gathered the information that they could go a short stint. That recalculation got him to that destination. He's in victory lane, and we now have a real barn burner of a points battle.
Indeed, we do. The top 6 in the points are still mathematically eligible for the championship, but everybody from Tony Kanaan down has been eliminated. Dario Franchitti wins his 3rd race of the season, his 26th career open wheel win, moving him into a tie for 11th with Ralph De Palma. And we look forward to next Saturday night at Kentucky Speedway.
Well, I just keep coming back to that battle of Briscoe and Carpenter a year ago that we all loved. If we get a taste of that,
yep.
Yeah.
Well, coming up next here on Versus the PBR. Be sure to tune in next Saturday at 8 o'clock Eastern for the Kentucky Indy 300. IZOD, the official apparel sponsor of the IZOD IndyCar Series, available at Macy's. For more information on the IZOD IndyCar Series, log on to Versus.com. Congratulations to Dario Franchitti, winner here tonight in Chicagoland. For Jan Beekes, Robbie Buell, Jack Arute, Robbie Floyd, and Lindy Thax, I'm Bob Jenkins. We'll see you next Saturday night in Kentucky.